Right. If you have any doubts or anything, you can raise your hand. I can unmute. Okay, fine then. We'll continue today's class. Let me share screen. Okay, in the yesterday's class, we have covered what is how to write the feature file and how to write the step definition file, how to map it. Right, we will focus more on right cucumber options and then parameterization today. Right, what are the cucumber options? Yesterday we have seen one is the important thing is right. This is the very important runner file is right. One is the features we have to give where our feature file where we are maintaining feature files src test resources feature. If we have right under this right if you want to maintain only single file you want to run, there are multiple feature files are there. You can give directly. You want to run only one feature login.feature. That you can have a multiple modules, right? In real time, what we will under features, we will have a multiple modules also will be there, multiple folders, and then right then we can view directly those things. Those things we will see tags concept, how to run those. Right, here we can give single file or folder also folder path. If you give folder path, it will run under this folder. How many feature files are there? All will run. Right. If you give only particular folder or particular file, it will run only that feature file or glue code. What is glue code? Glue code is like a step definitions, where our step definitions. Right. Usually we will maintain all step definition under one folder only. Right. Right. So that here we can give multiple glue code is like it is an array. Right. We can give multiple folders also. If we have a multiple, usually we'll maintain only one folder. Suppose if you have multiple packages, right, we can also give because it is a right array. Right. How to give the array means like this. We can provide comma separated. Right, comma separated thing we can provide it. Right, glue code and snippets. Snippets means while generating the steps. While generating the steps, we want to generate with a underscore or camel case. We want to generate a camel case or underscore. Right. Currently, we have generated with a underscore. Right. If we don't implement just a runner file, you can run it. It will generate automatically what are the feature files contain step definition. Right. All these steps will generate automatically. Right. We no need to manually do it. Right. If you keep it underscore, it will generate with the underscore. Right. Like this. If you want a camel case, just change it to camel case. It will generate with a camel case. Right. And then dry run. Dry run means what? Before executing actual test cases, we want to validate whether all steps are implemented or not. Whether all steps are implemented or not. If any steps is not implemented, it will show us which steps are not implemented at dry run. And monochrome true, these should be interrelated. Actually, these two are interrelated. Actually, suppose if I don't give right monochrome, just plug in pretty. I have in pretty means what? It will generate in a some format, right? Neatly. Right. If you observe what we are getting. Illegal character at index step defs. What is this? Okay. Okay, fine. Right here, just comment it out monochrome. Okay, by default it is a false. Monochrome is a by default it is a false. Right, if you see, it is coming some in colors. Right, steps are coming in the colors. Right, given when and then. These are all comes under some. Right, you don't want colors. Right, then we will give the monochrome as a true. Right, monochrome as a. Then it will remove those colors. Right, it will remove those colors. Yes, brother, you have any question? Okay, fine. Okay, fine then. Right, these are all interrelated. Right, we have to use the plugin pretty and then true. It will not show colors. By default, it is a false. We no need to give false. Right, we can remove it. So it will show in a some color. Steps are will show in a green color. Right. What else we have? Yesterday we have mapped this mapping concept. We have seen. Right, these are all we have seen. What a feature file will contain Gherkin keywords, feature, and then background. We will see background. Scenario outline. Scenario outline also we will see examples. These two will come at same time. We will see that given, when, then, and but. Right, these are all we have seen. We have to see this. What is background? What is scenario outline? What is examples? Right. And then parameterization. One more important concept of parameterization. Right. What will happen when we are running? Right. When we are running the any program, we required some parameters. Suppose username, password. I enter username, password. But where is the real password and password? How to send it? Right. We have to send it. Right, real username, password. Those things we will do as a parameter. There are two types of Cucumber will support two types of parameters. Right, one is the Cucumber expressions, one is the regular expressions. We can use Cucumber expressions or regular expressions. Right, we will see those. Okay. Right, what are the Cucumber expressions? By default, whenever you generate any steps, right, in the Cucumber, if you generate by default steps, what will happen? It will generate a Cucumber expressions. What are Cucumber expressions? Right, suppose curly brackets string. We can give right like int, float, word, boolean. Right, where to give these things? Right, where to give these things? Suppose sample thing. Right, given when the user logs in username with this is the express. I want to pass this admin to the step definition. I want to pass this. This is the actual value. I want to enter username as a admin and password. Password as a 1234. Password as a 1234. I want to enter this one. Password as 1234. Right. Fine. How to read? Right. We have to give inside a double quotes. Right. Inside a double quotes we have to give. Then in step definition, how to read this? Right. Step definition is usually if we directly we cannot give this one. Right. This is a dynamic things. These two are dynamic things. Right. We have to read dynamically. So if you hard code it, it will not work. Tomorrow maybe you will change it instead of admin to something else. Right. We have to read dynamically username password. Right. How to read? Same thing when you are providing right step definition. Here we will give a string. It is a type of a string. Right. It is a type of string. If we have a int like this, we have to give curly brackets int is. String means string. Float means float. Right. If we have any word, right, instead of word, we will not use mostly. Right. If you have a boolean, mostly we will use string only for a right. Everything we will use string only. Very rare cases integer. Right, now we'll see. Right, we'll create a okay, one more feature file. Login to, okay, login to feature. Right, let me remove all these things. Okay, keep it only one. I enter username, right, something, admin, and password, something, password one. Right, now run it. Right, yesterday, one more thing we observed that it is not going to steps, right? When we clicked, just what you just do, right click, run as, just build the code, install, do the install, right? Do the install and then again, Maven update project. Just do the update project, right? And then refresh it. Right, Maven projects we have to do. Sometimes it will not work. If it is anything not working, just do the install, run as install, and then Maven update, and then sometimes we can also do project clean. These things we have to do. Right, if you control and click, see control button you can click and mouse. Right, it will go to steps. Right, if you click on it, see it is going to inside a step where it is. Right, or otherwise you can also press F3, control F3. Right, you can go to F3. If you press F3, it will also go inside to the steps. Let's see second steps, it is giving warning because it don't have. Step does not have a matching blue code because we have added these things as a dynamic parameters. Now run it, just a simple run it, click on the run. Right, we can run from directly from scenario. Right, in the latest version, we can run it. Let's see, it is provided this one. By default, Eclipse will generate Cucumber expressions. By default, Eclipse will generate a Cucumber expressions. Right, just take this. Right, go to our login steps. Right, we can do see. Right, just we will print whatever we are reading. Right, here we will give a username, password. Just we will print those things. Username, password. Just we will print those values. Right, now run it again. See, it is printed. Whatever username, password we have given. Right, it came. See, now it is not working. Control or F3 are not recognized. Right, not recognized. Just do the right click, run as Maven install. Right, because we have added those class files, right? It should generate dot class files. Right, then it will, once we build the code, it will generate a dot class files. Then it will start recognizing those. Right, just again right click Maven update. Refresh it. Okay, see. Now it is again. You can control and then click, it will go. Right, it will come here. Right, we can give anything. Suppose if I want to change right one right integer value. Right, suppose I have given like a integer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe long value or just will give small value. Right, now if you want to read it, suppose if I run it directly, what will happen? Is it work? Let's see, it is saying int is not available. Right, int is not available. Right, we can also do right a simple change like a overload. Right, say step definition, but the same arguments are different. Right, overload. It is same. Sorry. Right, username and then password. That's simple. Right, we can do into mostly we will take it as a string only, but if you require, we can also pass like integer. This is the cucumber expression, curly brackets, string, and then curly brackets, int. Right. What else we have? Float if you want, word if you want a single word, laptop like this. Word we will not use mostly. And then boolean if you want to use true or false. Right, these are the cucumber expressions. Right, cucumber expressions. How to read it? We can double quote anything. Right, inside a step, double quote some word, double quote it, and similar place. Right, we must be very careful. Right here, space. Right here, space is there. Same thing should be there in login steps also. Otherwise, right, sometimes it will not work. Right, same thing. Copy paste it here. Just replace curly bracket. Otherwise, just run it. Whatever Eclipse is providing, IntelliJ or Eclipse, whatever you are using, just whatever it is providing, just copy paste it. Right. While doing manual, maybe some mistakes will happen, spaces or something. Just be careful that. Right. This is about the cucumber expressions. Okay. Next one is the. It will also support regular expressions. Cucumber expressions are very easy to read, to understand, and right to write also. But our regular expressions, coming to regular expression, it is a little bit right difficult. Right, just some of the expressions I have noted down. We'll see. Dot. Dot means any single character. Right, dot. What will happen? It will matches any single character. Right, here see regular expression will starts with cap. This is called a cap symbol. End with a dollar. Right. In between, we will write a expression. Right. Dot star. Dot star means zero or more. Zero or more. We can give zero or more characters. That means it will take a zero character or more character. Dot star means slash d. Right. Slash d. It will take any digit. Any digit from 0 to 9. Right. Single digit. Right. Suppose see, I enter. Right. Inside a parenthesis, we have to give the slash d. Right. Suppose if I want to change this to regular. See, one more important thing. Suppose like this, right? Slash. We have to give only slash d, but Java, right? Special characters it will not allow, right? So see, special characters it will not allow. So what we have to do? We have to escape one more backslash. We have to give. To support that we right single slash it will not take. So to support that we have to give one more slash. Plus means what? More. We will see that. Plus is what? It will take a one or more characters. One or more characters. Right. But if we combine, can we combine or not? Cucumber expressions with regular expression. Can we combine? Right. Just we'll see. If we run it, what it will happen. Let's see something it is saying here. Right. I enter valid only characters. White space can be escaped. Right. I think it is not supporting. Right. It will not support both. Right. As per my knowledge, it will not support both in single step cucumber and regular expressions. Right. We'll see. We'll replace both and we'll see. Right. Slash d means single digit. Right. Slash d plus. That means one or more digits. That means we can give one or more digits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Like this. One or more digits. Right. Capital D means non-digit characters. Capital means non-digit characters. W means any word character. Right. Letter, digit, underscore, etc. W plus means one or more word characters. Right. Capital W, any non-word character. S means white space. Capital S means non-white space character. Right, A to Z. This is the we can give like this. If we give like this, it will allow from A to Z. Right. In the step definition, we can give like I see a letter, right? Square brackets A to Z. It will allow from A to Z. If you want uppercase, lowercase, right? If you want a not symbol, any character except that means I I want to allow other than characters, not symbol. We have to give the not. That means cap symbol is like a not of A to Z. That means it will allow one or special character. Digits are special characters. Question mark means what? Zero or one occurrence. Zero or one occurrence. Zero or one. Plus means one or more. One or more repetition. That means it will allow right? One or more characters. If you give curly bracket n, exactly n repetition. If you give slash d4, right? That means it will allow digits 0 to 9, but only 4 digits. Right? Until 4 digits, it will allow. Right? Exactly n repetition, it will allow. If you want between, right? Suppose you see n comma n between, right? If you give like this, it will allow 2 to 4 digits. Right? Cap is the starting of the regular expression. This is the end of the regular expression. Right? We can also give a dot means capturing the group. Right? Usually, right? These many things we will not use, but those are all useful. Right? See, suppose for string, right? I want to okay. For string, right? We have to give like suppose the user adds. This is the digit quantity, right? Here, what is this? What is the scenario when the user adds 2 laptops to the cart? Here we are reading 2 and laptops as a dynamic parameter. 2 means what? We have to give slash d plus. That means one or more character. I can give single digit or 20, 30, 40, 3 digit, 4 digit, any digit. It will allow. Here what we are doing? Right. Here we need to read only laptops, not the this codes. Codes we don't want. Right. Code we don't want. That is why we are telling here not of not. Cap symbol means not. Not of question mark. That not sorry. Not question mark. This right quotation. Not of quotation. Read anything. Read anything. One or more. Plus means one or more characters. Read other than codes remaining everything. Right? You got it right? Just we'll take this. See, actually what we are doing here, right? This is the, we have to give double quotes. Inside a double quotes, we have to give, inside a double quotes, we have to give this expression actually. Right, inside a double quotes, we have to give the expression. We have to give the this expression. But you know, right, directly quotes will not allow. Special characters will not allow. That's why we will give escape character. Before the backslash, we have give, right, before the double quotes. Before the double quotes. Right, we have to tell this is a string. So double quotes to right support double quotes, we are giving backslash. And then actual expression will start from here. Right, parenthesis. Inside parenthesis, we are giving square brackets and not of question mark. Not of this right quote. Right, if you give directly like this, it will not allow. Again, backslash we have to give. Right, cap symbol will support. No need to give backslash, but for a question quotes, right? For quote, we have to give the backslash. Here, what is this meaning? Other than quote, read everything. Right, any character, read any character. Right, we'll see, we'll execute and see whether it is working or not. I think there is an issue. I enter only characters. White, white space can be escaped. When you use slash, you can use slash slash to escape. Okay. Okay. Where is the step? Okay, we have given slash slash d plus. Okay. This is also fine, but why it is giving? Okay, what is the issue? The cucumber expression has a problem at 51. Oh, there is a some issue. Where is that issue? Okay, 1 second. There is a some space issue or what? Okay, cucumber expressions only I have written. Oh, what we will do? Suppose if we do dot star. Okay. Dot star means one or more any characters. Right, we'll see what is the exact issue. If one thing is working fine, we can find out the issue or any version issue. Only characters can be escaped. Okay. Slash you can use slash slash to escape it. Only characters curly brackets slash white space can be escaped. But what additionally did we escape anything? Um, okay, something there is a issue. Okay, now let me check on it. Right, instead of wasting time here. Right, I will take right. Let me take help of ChatGPT. Right, we can also use ChatGPT. Right, right. Let me take. You know already. Anyone? Okay. Mm, mm, mm. What it is saying? Issues. User name regular expression. This is incorrect. Dot star means any single character. Dot. Okay, it is saying. We'll try. It is providing something. Same thing, right? What is the issue here? If we copy paste it, right, what will happen? Single slash will become three double slashes. That is one more issue. Still we are getting issue. We can also give to ChatGPT entire error. It will also analyze it. Right. But Cucumber do not support regular expressions like Cucumber expressions use placeholders like instead. Solution use Cucumber expression. Why it is not supporting? Alternatively, if you really want to use regular expression, Oh, okay. In which step we are using? When only. Okay, you can explicitly annotate when with the regular expression. Okay, let me check on it. I think a new version there might be a right. We are using the newer versions, right? There might be a small changes we have to do. Explicitly annotate step definition with okay cap and dollar. Okay, what it is saying? Mention the cap and then dollar starting and ending. Right. Let me see. Right, each version has its right. Right. See, now it is working fine. Right, that is the issue. What is the issue? We have to say we are using a regular expression. Right, simple. Right, a small issue only, but here cap for regular expressions we have to use starting. We have to give the cap, ending dollar. Right, ending dollar. For normal cucumber expressions, we don't require anything, but a regular expression we have to give like this. Right. Right now we will go with the right. What is cap and hold symbol? Not of slash. Here what it is saying? Not of quotation. Right. Other than quotation, read anything. We are saying. Right. Just this is the issue. Right. We got it finally. Right. Uh, right. If we are getting any issue like this, right, you can just provide to Chat GPT. But again, we have to understand what it is providing. Right. That is also a important. Right. We can resolve. Okay, fine then. Right, Cucumber will support a two types of expressions. One is the Cucumber expressions. One is the regular. Regular expression you can use anything. Mostly we will use just string only. Right. Other than that, we will not use anything. Other digit or any right only string. Right. These two mostly we will use. Right. If we require any other things, right, we can use these symbols. We have to practice these symbols one or two times. If we go through the all these things, right, we will learn easily. Right. What else we have special? Right. But cucumber expressions are very right user friendly, right, human readable things. But regular expression like a little right to understand also. If we give right very lengthy regular expression, it's very difficult to read also. Right. To understand also, it would be very difficult. Right. That's why mostly try to use cucumber expression only. If there is any specific scenario, maybe specific scenario if we have, then only we will use regular expression. Otherwise, we cannot. Right. Otherwise, we cannot use. Right. That is the issue. Right. Already, I think question cap and star is there. I forgot to give that. Okay. We have to give. This is very important. Right. Starting cap and then ending dollar. Then only it will recognize regular expression. But don't combine again these two. Suppose if I give right. Suppose if I give int right cucumber expression. Suppose if I give cucumber expression. Right. What it will say if you run it. Right. Don't mix it. See, it will not work out because we are telling that this entire step we are using regular expression. But if we do this one, it will not recognize. This is not a regular expression. Illegal repetition, something it is saying error, some error. Right? It is unable to parse it. So don't mix the cucumber expressions and the regular expression. Use any one only. Any one only. It will not allow if you mix it. And then, okay, this is just an example. Right, we can create any number of examples. Right, cucumber expressions, and this is the regular expression. If we have multiple strings, we can give same thing only. Right. Other than quotation, read everything. Right. Other than quotation, read everything. That is the only we require. Other than that, we don't require anything. Right. What else we have? Instance. Okay. One more thing is one more important sharing data between the steps. Right. In TestNG, it is very easy. Right. In TestNG, Those are all methods we can return the value or we can pass as a arguments. Right, we can pass as a arguments or we can return it. Right, one method output to another. But here, how to pass one step data to another step? Suppose, right, suppose there are multiple ways. There are multiple ways. Right, we'll see. Suppose after entering username password, right, it is returning, right, something, it is returning one token maybe. Right, it is returning token. Right, suppose token. Right, I want to use this token everywhere. I want to use token further steps. Right, after a login, right, we will continue our flow. Right, I want to use this token further steps. Right, what is the simple way? Simple way is we can create a instance variable. We can create a instance variable and then we can store it. Right, we can store. Simple ways. Right, we can anywhere. If you want anywhere, we can use it because it is instance variable. It will be visible within the steps, within any step, in the same step definition. Right, this is one of the way. And one more way is we have to use the Pico container. One more way is we have to use the Pico container. By using Pico container, what we can do, we can store we will see. I will tell you more detail about the Pico container. Right, it is right. A lot of people right don't know about it. Right, there is a Pico container. Pico container means what? It is a dependency injection. Right, we can inject any right object dynamically right to the class. We can inject the right any object dynamically. Suppose what we can do here. Suppose there is a class. Right, suppose if we have a test content, contest username. Right, this will all right one class. It has a username. Right, I want to pass this username to all the step definition classes. What we can do, every class we have to create the constructor. In every step definition, we have to create the constructor, and in constructor we can pass it. In constructor, we can pass this context. Right, just we'll see. Right, I think we have time, right? No. Okay, fine. Let me create. Okay, here only I will create. Let me create. Okay, test context. Test context. It has a okay token string. Now in the login steps. Right, in the login step, what we will do? Constructor. Create the constructor. Login steps, and then test context. We will inject this in the constructor. We will provide, and out we will take the instance variable. Right. We have to reassign it to instance variable so that we can use. Right. Just we will see whether it is really working or not. Right. Really working or not. What is the test context? It is it creating really? Right. We'll see. Just print the context. Right. What is the context? We'll print it. We'll see whether it is a null it is coming or object is created or not. Right. Very important topic. Right. If you want to generate a framework, right, this dependency injection is very important. What is saying? Whatever it is getting. Okay. Steps does not have a public zero argument constructor. To use the dependency injection, other object factor implementation such as right, it is not working. Basically, it is not working. Right, it will not work directly like this. Right, if we use right, just created a class And just if you try to use in the constructor like this, it will not work out. Pico container. What we have to do? Right, we have to do some other steps. We can also create as a map. Right, if it is a map means we can store the key value pair. This is the right more robust one. Right, here only single value. Currently we have taken single value, but you want it tomorrow. Right, currently I have added username. Right, tomorrow you want password, maybe some other variable. We cannot create like this lot of string variables. We cannot create. Right, that is not the good way. Instead of that, if you maintain a map, right, instead of that, if we maintain a map, what is the advantage of it? Map means we can store anything, right? Instead of token, just if you keep it as a map, right? We can store any value, we can get any value. We can store any value and get any value, but how to get it? That is the question, right? How to inject it, right? For that, we have to do one more dependency. One more dependency we have to add at okay. Go to Maven dependency, Maven repository, go to Maven repository. We need to add a Pico container. Search for Pico container. That very, very important in interview also, how you will pass test data from okay, where it is, it's not coming. We'll search with the Cucumber only. Okay, Cucumber Java, JUnit, and then Spring. Okay, Cucumber Pico content. Just take this. Right, what is the version currently we are using? Right, which version of Cucumber we are using? 7.14.0. Right, 7.14.0. Take that only. Right, we will see JUnit 5 also. Right, this is currently we are seeing JUnit 4. We will see JUnit 5 also. Right, let me just add it. Okay, once we added Cucumber container, save it. It will download automatically. Now run it again. Now just run it again. We'll see any other issues. Let's see, it's perfectly worked fine. Right, it is injected. Right, it is injected. Now, if you want to see right where it is printed, see here. It is printed perfectly. Right now, you want to store. Right now, text context we have injected in the step definition. We have created a constructor. In the constructor, we have test context, just a map object, right? Test context, what it has, map object, and to add the map, to add data to the map object, we have setter method. To read getter method. To read it a getter method. We have taken key as a string, value as an object. Object means you can store anything, either string type, right? Boolean type, employee type, object type. Right? In real time, we may get to store any type of data. That's why we have to take as a object. Key as a string. So now come here. Now here I want to store, right? Token is generated. I want to store the token. Now what we will do? Context dot setter method. Call the set context. He has a username. What is the token? Just you can give just a token of it. Anything. Right? A token means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is generated. I want to store it. Now I want to get it. How you will get it? Context dot right. Context dot get of context dot get of key. Right, you can pass. What is the key we have here? We will give a token. Key as a token. Right, just give the token. Right. Now easily we will get it. Right. Now you can store it as a token, string token. But it is an object type. You have to typecast it because the value is the object, right? We have to convert it to string. Let's see. Simply we can get it right. We can pass the data from one step to another step, not only within the step definition, we can also another step definition. This token I want to read in suppose another. Suppose if I create something admin steps, right? Maybe admin steps. Okay, I can create a right public admin steps. I can inject a text context. I can read the data, right? I can once I injected the data, create the instance variable here, right? Then we can read that easily, right? We can pass text data from one step to another step, one feature to another feature. That means one step definition to another step definition. Just we can store it in the context, inject the context and read anywhere. Right. This is the how we need to pass data between the steps. Right. Feature data between the step definitions or steps. This is the best way by using the Pico container. Right. I think 95% people don't know about this. Right. This is but little confusion about it. We have to add the dependency Pico container. Then only this injection will work. Otherwise, right. This also useful when you want to pass the driver. Right. When you want to pass the driver object. Right. Then also this context will be useful. Right. That is about the sharing data between the steps or we can within the step definition files. Right. Runner file we have already seen. But what else? This is the JUnit 5. JUnit 5. I will also tell that JUnit 5 also how to run it. Okay, what else? Okay. I think that's it for today. Tomorrow we will see more on the right data-driven testing, right hooks, and how to right these things we will learn. Data-driven testing, hooks, and background keyword. How to use the background keyword. How to use the scenario outline. These things we will see. Right? Anyone have any questions? You can raise your hand. Right. If you, no one has any questions, right, we'll meet on Monday. We'll meet on Monday. Right. Just right. My request is just go to my video, just comment and like and comment it.